on my way to Texel, one of the Dutch islands. It's not really a place international tourists know about, but if you live here, you definitely know it, and you've probably already been. Almost all of my friends have. And after finally going myself, I kinda said that it took me 3 years to get there. I totally get the hype now. Sheep and cows literally everywhere you look, and we also saw seals up close for the first time. That alone was worth the trip. Getting there is quite simple, by the way. You just need to get to Den Helder, so wherever you are in the Netherlands. From there, it's only 20 minutes ferry ride. That's it, and suddenly you're on the island. So our first stop was the sheep farm. And it's not just sheep, there are also other animals walking around, and you can get really close to them. Some of them are not behind fences or anything, they're just freely walking right next to you. Before we left the farm, we made a quick stop at the gift shop. There was quite a lot to choose from, but I was really hoping to find things made from local wool, like actually produced here. Unfortunately, a lot of souvenirs weren't even made in the Netherlands, and there was no local yarn either. Hopefully, I will be able to find local yarn in other shops on the island. For some reason, we expected this cheese farm to have full cheese testing, like proper sit-down thing, and we actually planned to make it our lunch, but it turns out that you can only sample the cheese and then pick which one to buy. The selection was really big though, and there were quite a lot of people there. This is where we are staying tonight. Even though it's a hotel, I love how these houses have such a beach vibe. Here, I'm walking by the sea, hair down, enjoying summer breeze, but later in the evening, I find out I forgot to pack my hairbrush with me. And 2 days later, back home, I'll be seriously suffering trying to brush all this out. We finally made it to the beach. A couple of brave people were in the water, but it was so cold I could barely get my feet wet. He's cute. We tried to get closer to a cat racing near our hotel. It looked like a house cat, well groomed and loved.
Most cats are small.
By 9 p.m. we were starving, but most places had already closed their kitchens. I had to walk around a bit before finding somewhere we could steal it, and even there they could only offer us 2 dishes. So I definitely recommend you having dinner earlier on the Texel. For our second day, we decided to rent bikes. There is still much left to explore and everything on the island is pretty far away from each other.